Journaling is changing my life, and I think it can change yours too if you love it. Let me explain. But first, hi, my name is TK Jensen. I am a science fiction fantasy author. I dabble in a bit of romance. My books are available at my website, ckjensenauthor.com, so on and so forth. You get the idea. But today I'm here to talk less about creative fiction and more about creative nonfiction and journaling. I was at my local indie bookstore, which we love an indie bookstore. I picked this book up. It's The Book of Alchemy, A Creative Practice for an Inspired Life by Sulika Jayad. I just looked up how to say that, and I don't think I'm saying it right even now. I'm so sorry, Miss Sulika. But it's a book about journaling practice in which they have a foreword and then 10 chapters, and each chapter has 10 essays by other writers on how journaling has impacted their life and their favorite type of journaling. And the very first prompt and then after each essay there is a prompt. The first chapter is on beginning, and the first prompt is, what would you write if you weren't afraid? Set a timer for 10 minutes. Don't worry, no one's going to read a word. You can shred it, you can burn it, you can keep it. It's entirely up to you. Ready, set, go, begin. I don't love journaling prompts all the time, but this book is changing my opinion on that. Often journaling prompts are just oh, what are 3 things you're grateful for? Or tell me about your day. And I don't vibe with that. It's not good. I have this journal, which is also from an indie bookstore. This one's my favorite indie bookstore of all time, Planet and Pages in Provo, Utah. If you are in the area, you should check them out. They have such fun, small business things that they sell in addition to all the books, and they're really good at keeping up with new releases. I love Planet and Pages. Lauren Taylor, if you're watching this, I love you and I miss you. I went to this and I said, if I was not afraid, I would write my best book yet. And I kind of came back to this, if I was not afraid, sentence starter. If I was not afraid, I think I would write more poetry too. I fear being bad, more precisely, I fear not being good enough. But I think that's the wonderful thing about the craft. You can always get better, but it won't turn you away while you're becoming. I might journal more too if I was less afraid of my own mind, of knowing myself better. Anyways, I'm probably going to make a whole video reading this journal entry aloud if you guys are interested in that, so let me know in the comments. But I wrote this and I took up 2 pages, just a single page spread. Came out of it and I was wow, that was the best journaling practice I've had in a long time. Because most of the time when I'm trying a journaling practice, I talked about it in my Artist Way video, but the morning pages are not for me in this time of my life. Also, a lot of times when I journal is to process negative emotions, so I do have a separate journal for that, where I'm just wow, things are really bad and I need to fix it. Often that's mental health related and I can't fix it that much, but it works. But I was writing this and then I've completed 11 days. Today will be day 12. I have not done my journaling yet today. Day 9 was choose a line from any book or a favorite line that you have memorized. And I chose the end of Hamlet to be or not to be soliloquy. The fair Ophelia, nymph in thy orisons be all my sins remembered. Then I just did a little piece on do I believe in sin and I was thinking specifically about queer love, and I said, if this love is a sin, I will sin forevermore. And what a banger line. Tell me that doesn't belong in an actual book. So anyway, so what I'm saying is journaling outside of the context of an actual fantasy book or sci-fi book or thriller or whatever you write is so good for your brain. Furthermore, there are studies that show that journaling literally helps you process trauma, thoughts, and emotions. I'll try to find one and link it below. I just know I've the act of handwriting is really good for your brain. And of course, take that with a grain of salt if you have some kind of hand injury or if your hands just aren't used to handwriting, they will cramp up and you should not hurt yourself in order to journal. So make it accessible however you need to be. But just after 10 days, I'm wow, this is not, A, it's not hard for me to keep up with. And B, it's something I want to do every day. So much so that I bought another, and this is not sponsored. None of this video is sponsored. I saw an ad on Instagram. It was journaling for book girlies, and I'm not a girl, but I am 100% a girly. Gender. That's how it works. So it is the Wild Pages Collective, and I got the 30 days journaling jumpstart, and I've only done 1 day of journaling in this, and I'm doing it in this journal because are you even a writer? This is a joke. Are you even a writer if you don't have a million empty journals laying around that you don't know what to do with? This is one of those journals that I had laying around that I didn't know what to do with. But it's really cute. This one's from Pippi Post. If you're looking for it, Pippi space post. So I started this, and like the chapter one is like, if this chapter of your life was a book, what would its title be? And I write like a fake blurb for the back, and I write like the vibes. It was just cute, and it was fun. So I'm like simultaneously embarking on 2 different journaling practices, and I am so excited that like my journaling practice is expanding from a trauma dump. It was a lifeline for me, which is great, but it's becoming more than just something I reach for in an emergency. It's becoming something that I want to do right when I wake up. And I know it's like bright outside, and that's why I'm filming now, and I told you I hadn't done this yet, but like I thought about it, and I was like, I should do my journaling first. And then I realized I had overslept. Oops. I would highly recommend journaling, and not just like if you need to start out like my life is in shambles and I need to fix it, that's a great place to start. But if you can get to a place where you're creating journaling creatively, I think that'll have such a great impact on your writing. And I started this actually almost exactly the same time I finished Project Death, which is my 12th novel that I just finished a couple weeks ago. And I think that because of this journaling practice, I am able to revive my creativity in a way that I've not really done before. And I just think it's really neat to be able to turn the thoughts in my brain into words on paper, and then to feel better because the thoughts aren't in my brain anymore. Like, it's a crazy thing that humans do. This is probably old news to you. Like, we're all writers. Like, we understand the process of putting words onto paper most of the time. But there's something about like these prompts and this book that is truly changing my life. I'm here for alchemical journaling. I think it's yeah, I'm here for it. If you've watched this far in the video, thank you so much. Drop me like the hand with a pen emoji, and let me know what your journaling practice consists of, or if you're going to start one, what you like it consists of. Tell me about your journal. Is it cute? Because like both these, very cute. Or are you just doing it in a style-bound notebook because that's cheap and accessible, and it takes away all pressure for things to be good, which I think is a very valuable thing as well. Anyways, thank you so much. Drop that emoji in the comments. Tell me about your journaling practice in the comments. And of course, don't forget to subscribe if you enjoyed this and would like to see more. Cool. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time.